So, this is Medal of Honor Vanguard, the last entry in the series, and after reviewing the previous 3 games, I was very curious about this game. The previous entry, European Assault, had many improvements, and I had high hopes that the guys made a game which will be the shining jewel of the series. Before we jump into the details, let's start with the available control layouts, as this has been an issue in the previous games, as they removed layouts which were actually usable. So, here we are in the control layout menu. Let's see how many options we have. What? How can I change the layout? There is only one and that's it? What the f is wrong with the developers? Don't give too many options to them, they will be confused. I have a bad feeling about the game, but let's stay positive and start the review. Hello fellow gamers out there, my name is Mr. Zosta, welcome on the Backlog Quest. Let's jump out from a plane. In Medal of Honor Vanguard, you're a soldier in the American 82nd Airborne Division, dropping into various missions in Europe. Throughout the game, we are going to follow the story of this squad, which is in an interesting choice as we did not see parachute missions in the previous games. Most of the games that I play are turned on the subtitles, and here I noticed something funny. Let's see if you notice it too. They subtitled the written text in the intro. Anyway, let's move on. To be honest, I was a bit puzzled when I started playing the game. Where is my health meter? What is that white vertical bar on the right side of the screen? Yes, I know I should read the game manual. There are no health meter this time. If you get hit, the screen getting red and you can hear your heartbeat. Solution: simply move into cover and in a few seconds you will be fine. This method is used in quite few FPS games. However, I prefer the classic medkit option as this feels a bit easier. You don't really have to worry about health as you can regain it constantly. In this game, you can sprint. The white bar on the right side is the stamina meter, and as you sprint, it goes down. I use sprinting maximum 2 or 3 times throughout the game, as most of the levels are designed in a way that you don't really have to sprint. We can raise the question here, why you include an option in the game which cannot be really used too often. As in the previous games, you have a compass as well. This time, it is nearly useless and unnecessary, as in this game you do not have side missions as in the previous entry, just main objectives on each map, which has been marked on the compass, but as you cannot wander around freely on the maps, you can find the next objective easily. A newly added feature is that you can see your enemies on the compass. This is a weird thing, as if the developers wanted to make an authentic Second World War experience, there is no way that you can spot the enemies and squad mates, as there were no such technology. Also, this makes the game easier, because you can see on the compass if there is any enemies in the building or behind the wall. So you expect them, there will be no surprise. And because you can see how many people are in the building, you can straight away just throw there, throw a grenade in and walk away. Without the compass, you cannot do this. Let's talk about your squad mates. In the previous game, you've been the squad leader and you could send them forward, pull them back, and this gave some good options on the battlefield. Here, they're just simply there to get in the way while you are trying to shoot someone hiding in a cover, or when you actually want to run and hide behind the cover, one of these idiots are going to the same place and just crouch in front of you, blocking your line of sight. This happened quite a few times and it is very annoying. Speaking about the line of sight, there is no sniper rifle in this game. Why? I love when I can shoot the enemy from the distance. Here, there is no option to do this at all. Also, regarding the weapons, on some missions your weapon options are bad. When you need a rifle with fast fire rate, you are stuck with a rifle which needs to be reloaded after each shot. And of course, you have to advance on the level before you can pick up a rifle from the enemy. It's not a serious issue, it did not frustrate me, but I wanted to mention it anyway. Guys, is it just me or this review has a quite negative vibe? Let's talk about some positive things as well to lift the mood. Okay, the first positive thing about this game is that it's quite short, so you don't have to suffer too long. Okay, this was just a bit of sarcasm, but the game is quite short. You can finish in like 4-5 hours. I know that in the modern COD or Battlefield and the similar FPS games where the focus is on the multiplayer, the main campaigns are very short, but here the game is actually very short. There is one positive thing about the squad mates. They are a bit more interactive than before. They are shouting informations to you like sniper on the second floor, far right window, or they are saying nice shot after you headshot an enemy from the distance. This is a positive thing, but if I have to choose that they shut up and don't get in my way or they are talkative but annoying, I would choose the former. The graphics are nice, there are some atmospheric environments in the game, and the lights that are emitting from the rifles are cool. And here in this square, where the rays of the sun shines through the dust, is actually very nice. Let's talk about the level design, which is clever, and there are some quite challenging situations. Like here, when you're surrounded with shooters from the surrounding buildings on a town square, and you have to move around the box to find cover. There are city and trench combat levels quite often in the game, which are different from the previous entries. In the cities, there are narrow passages where you have to fight through, and in the trenches and bunkers, you need to be careful around each corner. The enemies are smart, they are retreating, using grenades, the stupid AI from the early games are gone, and I did not encounter any bugs in the game. So, in conclusion, this game feels a bit rushed for me. The developers probably did not want to put too much effort into this game, as the PlayStation 3 has been on the market and they had to work on the next generation titles as well. Despite the negative things that I said about this game is not bad. It is a mediocre title in the series, but it's playable and it has good moments. If you want to play a classic World War II FPS game, give this a shot, no pun intended. It's a fun few hours. And with this video, my Medal of Honor series reviews in this generation are finished. If you've not seen my previous videos, they are definitely worth a shot. I put the playlist in the description of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed yet, now it is a great time to do so. Also, the YouTube algorithm has chosen a video for you. It is on the screen now, check it out. Thank you for being with me here today, and I'll see you in the next Backlog Quest video.